Welcome to Module 3, Project Schedule Planning. Topic covered is Activity List and Predecessors. The next step in schedule planning is to make the activity list. Project activity list is the list of everything that needs to be done to complete the project, including all the activity attributes. Then comes the activity attributes. This is the description of activity. It includes all the information you need to plan and the order in which it has to be done. Any predecessor activities, successor activities, or constraints should be listed in the attributes along with the description. Three main kinds of predecessor activities are finish to start, start to start, and finish to finish. The most common kind of predecessor activity is finish to start. In this one task needs to complete before another one can start. So when you think of predecessors, this is what you usually think of. One thing needs to end before the next one can begin. It's called finish to start because the first activity's finish leads to the second activity's start. Start to start predecessor is a little less common, but sometimes you need to coordinate activities so that they both start at the same time. Whereas finish to finish predecessor happens when different activities finish at the same time. It is also possible to have start to finish predecessor, which requires that another task starts before successor task can finish. In addition, there are some other particular types of predecessors that must be considered. External predecessors, sometimes your project will depend on things outside the work you are doing. Then we have discretionary predecessors. These are usually process or procedure driven or best practice techniques based on past experiences. Mandatory predecessors are the kind that have to exist just because of the nature of the work. Lastly, sometimes your project will depend on things outside the scope of the work you are doing. At times, you will purposely place a delay between predecessor task and successor task. This is called as the lag time. Whereas lead time is when you give a successor task some time to get started before predecessor task finishes.